be talking a little bit about building your hand-eye coordination, and the way you can do it is partially by juggling the ball. And if you can learn, you just keep track, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can practice with both hands and learn how to stop it on the face. You do all types of tricks through your legs, and then build up to maybe where you can go and hit the shot. Now for this example, it doesn't need to go that far. So watch this, I wanna illustrate a point here. Another way you can start building up is by using this hammer. It's a little bit more challenging, and maybe even do it off the wood, and just keep building up to the best of your abilities. Now, I don't want to carry on, but you can carry your own, try and keep track of your own records, and as you're building this hand-eye coordination, you'll find that it's easier to make good contact with the ball. Thank you. This is what's called a shag bag. And you can go here and you can dump them out, and you've got a ton of golf balls that you can use. But watch this zipper here, just zip it up, and then you can pick them up. So watch this, if I go and I hit a couple golf shots, 1, 2, and so after I've hit those shots, what I can do now is I can use this instead of bending down to pick up the balls or to rake them together. I can simply use this shag bag using this end point here, and I just pick them up, just like that. Thank you. So this is a circle that I use. I use these Velcro straps here to keep them together, but right now they're off, so I can let go. Now I personally love this 3-foot circle. It really helps me gauge what a good result is for a chip shot. So, or pitch shot, flop shot, bunker shot. When you're within this range, that's going to get you most likely a 1-putt or an up and down, which in this case, that it's 3 feet apart, all around, ideally. And you can practice this. Now, if you want to pick a landing circle, I'd suggest purchasing a 1-foot circle. But as far as chip shots, this could be a great way for you to develop a good measuring point for having effective results in your chipping. Now, one last thing, I want to talk about putting it away real quick. You go like this, you make the circle, you just loop it again 3 times, and you got to get those little piece of Velcro here and put it just like so, wrap it around. Now, if you go and you check out some of these different websites, they'll give you full demos on how to best use these. But you see here, there's a back Velcro here. You loop it all the way around, tighten it, and you want to get one more on the other side. You can do it like so. Take it apart, loop it around. You want to make sure that it goes through the hole here. Tighten it, lock it, and then Velcro should just keep it together. Oops, this guy got away from me a little bit. Well, you know what? One moment here. So what you want to make sure you do is actually make sure that you get all the circles so that they're aligned correctly. See how it's all evened? Because if you don't do that, then it might get kind of weird. So let me try that one last time. Tighten it up. Voila. Thank you. I like to use a flag that's tall because the farther out I get, the more I'm going to have to, it's going to be harder to see. But if you're just doing shorter shots, you can go like this and you put the rod in like this, you grip it down and you pressure, put some pressure, put it in 2 or 3 inches. And then when you're hitting shots, you can chip and try and land it at your intended target. So ideally you want a bigger one to use, and I'm going to do some demonstrations. So in this case, I'm 1 yard away. I'm 3 feet, right? So when I'm 3 feet away, I'm going to try and hit a shot that lands 3 feet and then beyond, 6 feet. And I'm going to notice that as I transition, a 3-foot swing might look like this, and maybe a 6 6 foot. I prefer to use yards. Might look like a little bit longer. And then now you can take this all the way back, and what you can use this for is you want to make sure a couple things. You want to make sure number one is flat, so there's no slope, or you're calculating the slope, but ideally no slope, that you're at sea level, so you're not really high up in mountains or really just it's really hot out or there's some downwind. You want to try and neutralize the environment so you can have a good foundation for how far your shots go when there isn't any external factors, so then you can calculate it from that base. Does that make sense? So you go here, 3, add another yard, and you just keep trying to figure out what it feels like to hit the shot and have it land right here at your intended target. I suggest using a rangefinder as you get further back. So just give me one moment here. I use a rangefinder called it's called a Leopold GX. I don't use one with slope, but there's fancier ones, but you stand here and you can laser it. It's similar to military technology, and you laser it and it tells you how far away you are in yards. So you go further back and you can constantly laser your distances. You can hit the shot, see what your tempo is, how fast it is, and how far back you take it to get the result that you are intending. That can give you such an amazing foundation to build your feel, develop your game, and go to the next level. Thank you.